Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 12 of the FIFA 20 My Player Career Mode. And it's been a while since I made a video. I apologise for that. And also, you notice I'm wearing a hat. You can see how bad the beard is. Just imagine how bad the hair is. I need a haircut really bad. But anyway, let's get back into this. The last time we were here, we played Tottenham and we played one of these internationals. Can't remember which one. So since then, we played a few games. We're going to flip from real quick. 0-0 draw away to Wolves. Lost 1-0 at home to Arsenal. We then played Man City, lost 3-2, lost 2-0 to Palace. We lost 2-0 to United, lost 2-0 to Bournemouth, starting to get on a really bad run. We drew 0-0 with West Ham. Then we started to turn things around a little bit. We beat Burnley 1-0, and we then went on to beat Newcastle 1-0 also. It was then cup football against Oxford United. We just squeezed through with a 1-0 win there. On to Palace, where we won 1-0. So the team took good form into the Manchester City game, where we lost 1-0. Now, the idea was I was going to show you the Man City-Liverpool game, but I thought, you know what, we're probably going to get beat in both. What's the point? So let's show you Liverpool away, who are absolutely flying away in the league. I believe it's them, not Man City, that are running away with it. And we'll also show you the game against Crawley in the Emirates FA Cup. I think it's fourth round, the round of 32. So they will be the games today, and that will wrap up January for us. And the idea is we want to get through this season. We don't want too many episodes for Villa. So we'll probably do this one, maybe another 1 or 2 episodes. We'll wrap up the season with Villa, and then it'll be back to Arsenal, so we can continue what we're doing there and hopefully go and win the league, the Champions League, anything to get this this series wrapped up and done. That is the goal of the series, to win the Premier League or the Champions League. Preferably with Arsenal, but doesn't necessarily have to be with Arsenal. We can move clubs. So let's get straight into this Liverpool game, and let's hope for well, quite a lot of fortune at Anfield. Okay, and a quick check on the lineups, and this is how we line up away to Liverpool. It's Tom Heaton in goal, Mings and Engels the centre-half pairing, Erkin and Gilbert fullbacks. The wondrous Nakamba will be holding in midfield with McGinn and Van Ginkel ahead of him. Trezeguet and Klaus will be the wide men, with Sean Measures leading the line. And as for Liverpool, it's Alisson in goal, Van Dijk and Matip, Alexander-Arnold and Robertson fullback, a very, very well-known Liverpool back four there. Fabinho, Holden, Keita and Henderson, Mane, Salah, Firmino. I mean, their team just hasn't changed, basically. Hendo finds Robertson.
Here's Robertson.
This is going to be a long afternoon for Aston Villa, I feel. And Robertson breaking down this left-hand side. Can he get the cross in? He does get the cross in into Salah and straight into Tom Heaton's hands. Corner to come in, Henderson to take. Goes far post, keeper's up, poor punch. Mane's underneath it. Firmino, Salah headed clear from Mings. And Villa got the ball now. It's Trezeguet, finds Measures. Can Measures find Trezeguet again? He can, and Trezeguet's in behind. He's turned and he's had a horrible time. Sean Measures on the edge of the box, does very well to get past his man, and a chance for Klaus, and a big save from Alisson there, and a decent little counter-attack there for Villa. Decent effort from Klaus. It was never going to trouble Alisson at his near post there. He was ready for it. Mane inside to Henderson, chance for Liverpool. Can he find the man? Mane, it's cleared only as far as Measures. Can Measures beat Van Dijk in the air, or Matip, sorry? Kind of, but still made a bit of a hash of it, and now it's Liverpool possession again. Just couldn't make that ball stick there. Now Measures puts one out wide. It's Trezeguet giving it back to Measures. Matip all over us here, but we did find the lovely little ball back to Nakamba, back into Measures' feet. With so close to slipping a ball in there for the winger. I don't know who that was. Maybe Klaus, maybe Van Ginkel or McGinn, not sure. But another move broken up from Liverpool there, and the ball spread out to the right-hand side. Now Klaus, can he find the ball into the box for Measures? He can, Measures! Oh, he's glanced it wide of the post. A big chance. I got in front of Virgil there, absolutely superbly, but just haven't quite got enough on that ball. Tried to guide it far post. It just wasn't happening there. And the Villa manager, very frustrated, knows a big chance has gone begging. And the half-time whistle approaching. I should imagine that'll be it for the first half. And it's certainly been a good half for Villa. We've had the better chances, especially with that last chance there. And the half-time whistle goes, and it will be Liverpool 0, Aston Villa 0. But lots of positives for both sides, really, in the first half. And I'm sure Liverpool will be looking to come out and really grab hold of this game, get a goal, and it will make it increasingly difficult for Aston Villa. Here comes Keita into Salah. He's got space to run into. He's looking for that overlap from Alexander-Arnold. It didn't come. Ball's dropped back to Fabinho. That's not my job, not my man. Here's Firmino. Big tackle from Mings. That looked clumsy. I thought that could have been a penalty there. This looked very clumsy. Did he get the ball? I don't think so. I mean, I've seen them given a lot in this game. A little bit of a let off there from Villa. All the way back to Lovren. Fabinho into Salah, who's maybe playing up front now. Not sure. Ball in. Henderson. And it's in. And Aston Villa lasted 73 minutes without conceding. We held our own for a long, long time in this game. We really did. But the Liverpool pressure soon told. Little change in personnel, and it's made all the difference. Henderson's been a nuisance all afternoon, to be fair. And it's a fantastic finish. I mean, you can't take that away. The ball was on the rise. Goalkeeper would have stood a little bit more firm. Maybe could have done a little bit more there. But it's no less than Liverpool deserve. And that makes the score Liverpool 1, Aston Villa 0. Now Liverpool, Parejo, Origi, the two substitutes, well in from Engels there. Now Grealish, Trezeguet drops one back. Canna puts one into Measures, who then finds Hourihane, gets it straight back. Am I going to get any runs beyond? Hourihane is in. Hourihane hits it early, and Hourihane finds the back of the net. And that's an assist for Measures, and we'll take that all day long. And this could be a magnificent result at Anfield for Aston Villa. Exactly what we need, and probably no less than what we deserve in terms of the actual chances created. Liverpool have had more of the ball, probably created more half chances. That's a great strike from Hourihane, it really is. But Villa, especially with my chance, I think we still had the best chance of the game, maybe apart from Henderson's goal. But it doesn't matter. That makes the score Liverpool 1, Villa 1, and Jurgen Klopp not happy at all. Substitution, and it looks like it's going to be me. Sean Measures coming off with 2 minutes to go, and Wesley will replace me, so that will be it for the rest of the game. We're going to watch the rest of the match. I mean, there's only 2 minutes left. Let's see how the boys get on, see if we can hold firm. Well in from the full-back, and I think we're going to see a lot of this from Villa in the last 2 or 3 minutes, just holding on to the ball, time wasting, because this is a fantastic result against a team that are, I think, 8 points clear at the top of the league before today's game. Chance for Liverpool, and they've only gone and got the winner. And the Aston Villa faithful will be absolutely distraught with that. So close to getting a really, really good result at Anfield. We're not going to watch the replay. Yes, we are. I've lied. And it was just lax, very static defending. I don't know what that centre-half's doing there with Mo Salah. He's not even close to him, let alone goal side. Goalkeeper can't really do a lot from there. And that makes the score Liverpool 2, Aston Villa 1. And there we have it. The final whistle has been blown by the referee, and a bitter pill to swallow for Aston Villa there. Grabbed an equaliser with 2 minutes left on the clock, or 5 minutes left on the clock, sorry, and just couldn't hold on. They bought me off. I don't know why. Wesley certainly didn't do anything in the time that he came on, but there we go. We were expected to lose, and lose is exactly what we did. And the final score is Liverpool 2, Aston Villa 1. Okay, so after the game we played a 7.7. I think most of that can be attributed to the assist that we got for the goal. Other than that, we weren't terrible. Our passing was 68%. We lost possession, I feel, quite a few. There is that stat, isn't there? Possession 1 lost, yeah. We won possession back once, but we lost it 11 times. It was generally up against that back line Van Dijk, Matip, Lovren, very, very, very strong centre-half pairings they've got at Liverpool there. But we'll take a 7.7 at Anfield. Okay, so a nice little change of pace here as we take on Crawley in the FA Cup, the round of 32. Be really nice to have a decent late run into the FA Cup. That would be very, very nice. But we have been picked in the team against Crawley. Let's go head to the Crawley game and let's hope. I want a couple of goals really. It's exactly what we're lacking. So let's get into the game. We'll do the lineups. Any Crawley Town fans out there can tell me if there's any new signings maybe, but the team goes Morris, Dallison, McNerney, Doherty and Frankham across the back, Payne and Kamara in the middle of the park. Lubala, Grego Cox and Boadu will play in behind Palmer. And the Aston Villa lineup very much unchanged. I think Hurahan and Cedric get a start, maybe Matty Target, but a very unchanged Aston Villa side there. And Sean Measures leading the line, hoping to get a couple of goals today. Into McGinn, finds Measures. Measures turns, sees the man through the middle there, doesn't quite get it through. And again, he's lost it. It's Hurahan now. Trezeguet out wide. Can he get the ball in? Measures! Let's not talk about that, please. That didn't happen. I was offside, I'm sure of it. Tried to catch it as it came over the shoulder. Very difficult technique, but an absolutely laughable effort. Good signs, though, early on from Aston Villa. Here's Klaus. Turns inside. Ball, Hurahan. Measures. Defender well in. It wasn't the best ball from him. I needed that on the turn. But defender's done enough there. He's done really well. That'll be a corner kick to Aston Villa.
The manager just hoping that miss is not going to come back to
goal kick, apparently. Absolute disgrace. FA Cup's fixed. But now Crawley Town coming away again. Boadu, Payne into the striker. Palmer, what a turn that is. Can he beat the last man? He finds Boadu who shoots. Crawley Town hit the post and out that will go for a goal kick, but a big effort there for Crawley Town. Nakamba.
Strange game at the moment. The attacking team having all the ball, but not really making many chances because
Measures, chance. Measures scores on the angle, right on the stroke of half-time, and we'll celebrate that like it's a Premier League goal. This is a big competition and we're not taking it lightly this year. No way, Jose. And the Crawley fans' hearts have been crushed. But it's only half-time, still 45 minutes left to go. Lovely little run there off my man there, and a great little finish, to be fair to me. Really good finish in that far corner. Just guided that ball alongside of my body there, and it was a difficult technique again, really, to beat the keeper from there. But that makes the score Crawley Town 0, Aston Villa 1. Kick off after the goal for Crawley, and the half-time whistle will be imminently blown, and there it is. The referee has seen enough for the first half as the players go and get rested, revitalised, and get a bit of a talking to. And 3 attempts on goal, 1 goal so far. I think everyone will be pretty happy with that. Good first half. Cedric should probably be in the box here. Klaus, he's tried to find me. Hasn't really worked. McGinn. Nah, didn't know. Is that Nakamba with a shot? It was a good strike. Good save from the goalkeeper. McGinn.
These two have got a great understanding with their passing.
Cedric.
Space to get the cross
Measures in the box. It's come deep. Measures.
He works so hard on his heading. Needs to do a bit more work, I think.
Big chance there. We do not miss chances like that. A substitution for Villa. Van Ginkel's going to replace Hurahan. A little bit of quality coming onto the pitch. 10 minutes left to play. We should be 2-0 up. It's found me. I didn't really want it.
Trying to get that half a yard.
Laid the ball out onto the edge for Nakamba. Can he do anything?
At the moment, just giving them possession and not much more than that. An opening for Aston Villa.
Nakamba, ball across, and that should be easy. Sorry for the lack of commentary there. I was really concentrating on my movement, and that right there will seal the victory in the FA Cup 4th round. And although a little bit of a dodgy performance in places, my sitter of a header was probably the worst point, but Nakamba does brilliantly there. Crawley Town no chance. We've been the only team in the game though, so this is well deserved from Aston Villa. and that makes the score Crawley Town 0, Aston Villa 2. 2 added minutes here in this second half, and this should be just about it for the game. Mings gets the ball clear, and the referee will blow up for full time. A good game, good victory. We got our goal, and pretty positive, and we're through to the next round. Happy days. So the final score, Crawley Town 0, Aston Villa 2. And after the game, we played a 7.6.1 below what we played last time against Liverpool. We did get our goal. Excuse me, we did get our goal. We didn't get an assist, but we played pretty well. 76% pass, and we didn't lose the ball once. It was a much easier game. Okay, so after that game, let's have a little look at the Premier League table, and still Liverpool 8 points clear of Manchester United in second. Man City 2 points behind United, and 7 points then behind to fourth place Everton. But you can see that the top 7 is kind of already decided, really. Our parent club, who we're keeping a very close eye on, Arsenal, they're 5 points behind Spurs in 5th, 7 points behind Everton in 4th. There's a chance we can qualify for Europe, but it's not looking fantastic at Arsenal, I must admit. But if we carry on down the table, Chelsea way out of it, and Aston Villa sitting there in 12th place on 27 points. Only a -3 goal difference. We haven't done too badly at all at Villa this season. Picked up more than enough points to be competitive. And the bottom 3, kind of likely. Bristol City, Leeds and Cardiff. It was always likely for them 3 to be struggling in this league. Okay, so let's have a little look at the fixtures. Like I said, we probably want to do 2 more episodes, so we'll probably come back maybe around March time and then do the last couple games of the season so we can wrap it all up maybe. Let's just have a look at all of our fixtures. So we'll do the last 2 games of the season regardless, but maybe do an episode in between. I mean, there's not that many games. We're going to come back somewhere around here anyway. I don't want to promise it because, you know, you make promises, things change. But we'll do 2 more episodes. So we'll come back somewhere around here and then we'll do the last 2 games of the season, Tottenham and Bristol City. And then it will be heading back to Arsenal and taking our newfound talents there, because we are rated 83 now. I think we're rated, if we go and check, we're rated 83. I'd like to think we're probably going to be 84, 85 by the time we go back to Arsenal. And to put that into context, I think Lacazette starts rated 86. So if we can only be 1 behind Lacazette when we go back to Arsenal, I think we're going to be really ready for some first-team football at Arsenal. Put our stamp on that striker position, and hopefully go and win the league or win a European competition. At this stage, I'll take a pre-season tournament win, because I think this is going to be a real struggle. But thank you very much for watching, everyone. I'm going to end the video there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in episode 13.